If you're ready to drop your learned personality and ineffective behavior and start living your God contract, and this is the agreement that your soul and God made before you were born about what you wanted to learn. If you're willing to know what that is and change your behavior and start living your God contract, then you're in the right place. I'll take you there. Hi, I'm Kathy, your healing psychic, and today's video is a short one, but it's all about arthritis and the real causes behind it. I want to show you a very brief outline of what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Okay, that's an outline. It's not all the information, but it's a lot of it. And I've got some notes here, so I'm going to be referring to those while I'm explaining the real reasons behind arthritis. No disease, infirmity, illness ever comes about by chance. And if you can get that, then you can know that you will have some control over whatever the disease, illness, arthritis is. And so today we're talking about arthritis. Now, wellness is holistic, and when we are in balance mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, we don't have illness. Let me start with the emotional reasons behind illness, and specifically about arthritis. When we suffer from arthritis, it always stems from unexpressed. That means we don't say it out loud. We are afraid to say it out loud. For whatever reason, we stuff it and it comes out sideways in our body. Unexpressed anger, resentment, aggression. And I'll give you an example of aggression. And my mom knows this. I've told her this many times before. She's probably one of the most aggressive women I know. And what that means is that when she doesn't get her way, there's trouble. Now, a person with arthritis, when they don't get their way, and God knows we all want our way, they stuff it. And so when they stuff it, a lot of times they will respond in ways that are unhealthy for the body. Maybe it means they eat foods that are really detrimental to their health. And when you eat foods that are not organic or that are filled with GMO, genetically modified ingredients, what happens is it settles in our joints and we then develop an inflammation which causes arthritis. So you've heard me say it a million times, if we don't deal with our issues, it will come out sideways. And arthritis is a sideways indicator that we're not dealing with our emotional issues. Okay, aggression, criticism of self and others. I'm not good enough. They're not good enough. Fear, fear. Fear of anything, fear of poverty, fear of ending the relationship, fear that our kids aren't going to straighten out. There's a million fears. Lack of support. This is really important. Everybody needs somebody who can support them emotionally. And when we feel like we're in the shitstorm alone, that feeling of a lack of emotional support ends up causing arthritis in the body. And the last emotional one is feeling unloved and criticized. When we grow up around people who are criticizers, we tend to become criticizers ourselves. And so we criticize the people around us because we think that's the right way. It's the way we learned, it must be right. And it's not. And so when we criticize others and when others criticize us, let me back up just a second. If we're doing something wrong or something hurtful to ourselves, hopefully somebody will tell us. That's not the same thing. When somebody criticizes us, they're telling us we're not good enough. That is not right. That is a lie. We're fine just the way we are. Yes, we have things to work on. But when somebody's always telling us how wrong we are and how bad we are, that we internalize it and it comes out with arthritis. All right, mental blockages. This is a lack of two things, a lack of self-love and a lack of self-acceptance. They're kind of the same thing. And what that means is I'll never be good enough. I don't know how to do something, and I'll never be accepted by others because I don't have the right hairstyle. I don't wear the right clothes. I don't know. I didn't finish school. Whatever the problem is, that becomes self-criticism, it internalizes, and it comes out sideways, and it's called arthritis. Those are the two mental blockages. Now, there are spiritual blockages as well, and that looks like this. I cannot accept myself, and neither can God. And maybe you call it Buddha, maybe you call it nature, maybe you call it life, the universe, love, whatever it is you call it. I'm not good enough, and whatever formed me and backs me doesn't think I'm good enough as well. I'm not perfect enough. That's another way of saying it. None of us are perfect. We can all strive for perfection, but it is not going to happen on this plane of existence. Okay, that's the spiritual blockages. I cannot accept myself, and neither can God. Okay, let's go to the physical blockages. Feeding your body unhealthy foods. We know what's healthy. There's so much information out there on the internet today. We can't say we don't know. We do know. But, and I'll use myself as an example, when I'm in a bad place, I want comfort foods, and comfort foods don't look like carrot sticks to me. So, where does arthritis come from? It comes from not dealing with our mental, emotional, and spiritual problems, and instead using comfort foods so that we don't have to feel the pain. So if we stop eating foods with chemical additives, we're going to see an improvement in our arthritis and probably an elimination of it altogether. That includes sugar, bad fats, refined carbohydrates, not exercising. That's my big one. I don't want to get out and exercise. When I'm feeling sorry for myself because of all the things that I've mentioned, I turn inward. And when I turn inward and don't deal with the issues, it comes out sideways. So these are all of the real indicators behind arthritis. These are the holistic reasons the body develops arthritis. Some of you might be saying, well, no, it's just because age and the bones wear out. That's not true. If you can deal with your issues, your arthritis will heal itself. The body is designed to automatically, if you give it the right nutrients, the right clean water, the right minerals, it can repair itself. It's designed to do that. Okay, that's it from here. I would appreciate any comments you might have, even if you disagree. Put them in the comments. Love you guys. See you next video. Thank you for liking, following, subscribing, and commenting. And most of all, I thank God that He blesses your life mightily. Love you.